Hi guys, this is the third video of my playlist teaching you online tools for teachers and students. So today I'm going to talk about the whiteboard, how we can use Google, the Google Suite, and the whiteboard. First, I would like to talk about the whiteboard from Zoom. As you can see, I am on a Zoom screen, and I can what I do is I open the Zoom and I'm going to record another video just about Zoom. Okay, don't worry. But this one I'm just gonna show you really quick. I will share my screen, and when I click on share screen, I have two very important options. I have whiteboard and I have share computer sound here on the bottom. Can you see? On the left bottom. This is very important for you to click, because when you click, you can share the sound from your own computer with your student. And here I have all the screens that are open on my computer that can be shared with my students. So this video is about whiteboard. So I'm gonna, before I show you the whiteboard that I use on Google, I'm going to show you the whiteboard from Zoom. That is also a good tool if you want to use another, if you're using another LMS and you don't want to use Google. So if you click here on the whiteboard and share, as you can see, the whiteboard is going to open for you. So what you can do is you can write anything to your student, you can draw, you can stamp hearts or star, okay? You can use the mouse as a spotlight. So let's suppose here you wanna write anything, okay? So it works just like a whiteboard, right? And what you can do later when you finish is save. So when you click here on save, this print screen from this whiteboard is going to be saved like a print screen on your computer, okay? Very easy. You can also add a page, so you can turn the page, so there can be more pages here, as you can see. So this is useful if you want to share with the student something simple maybe, and then you save, okay? And you can save and send to your student. I'm not sure if the student can annotate here. On Zoom there is an option called participants annotation. Probably when your student goes to this bar here and he can see a pen, right? He can write also on the whiteboard. I'm not sure because I don't use this whiteboard, okay? I'm going to show you why I don't use this whiteboard. I'm going to show you the Google Doc and the other tools I have on Google, and you feel free to decide whatever is best for you. So I'm gonna share my screen again with you, and this time I'm gonna share with you my Google Chrome. Don't forget to click on share computer sound. Here on my Google Chrome, now I'm on my drive. So this is my teacher's drive, and I have here the folders I have created to organize the material I have, to organize my students' folders, okay? So what I want to show you is, if you have a Gmail account and you click here, you go to whatever, all the apps that are linked to your account, including YouTube, including Mail, Agenda, Classroom, Google Classroom that I showed you in the previous video, Google Keep, which is an awesome tool for you to take notes, fast notes, and organize your notes, and the drive. So if I go to the drive, I open this screen here that you can see. And if I click here on new, I can create a new doc. So I can create a Google Doc, I can create a Google Sheet, which is similar to Excel, right? Google Slides, which is similar to PowerPoint, and there are other Google document types here, okay? I'm going to show you the three I use the most: Google Docs, Google Slides, and Google Forms. So if I click here on Google Docs and I open a new Google Doc, I'm going to open a Google Doc, which is like a Word doc, right, from the Office package. And here, this one is already created, right? Let me create one from scratch to show you. Google Doc. And I'm going to have like a doc. Here, I can name it, right? So I can what I do in my classes is I create, today is April 12th, and then I put my student's name. Okay. And then here, I can zoom whatever I want, right? Because this is the document I'm going to share with Katia on April 12th for our class. So if I have already prepared a class, I can open the document that I prepared. And as we are doing here, I'm going to share my screen. And this is going to work like a whiteboard. But it's better because the student can also write on it, and we can close it and save it. And then it's very organized because Katia can go to April 12th and see her class. So when I invite my students to my class, I send them by email the link for the Zoom, right? And the link for the document. Isn't that awesome? How do I share this document? If I click here on share, I type Katia's address, email address, and then Katia receives a notification that I shared with her a document. Isn't that nice? Okay, I'm going to show you here. So when I teaching my class, so let's suppose I'm teaching my class, and my student, I have already shared this with my student. My student is going to open the same document at the same time. When he does that, his face is going to appear here on the screen, right? His icon, the icon for his Gmail account. And we can both write on the document. So I don't even need to share my screen with him if we have the same document open. Sometimes the connection is not very good, so I don't want to share screen. I even close my video when the connection is not that good, and he can open the doc at home and he can see whatever I'm writing and he can hear me, so it's very interactive. And then when we close it, everything is saved automatically, guys. So this is, for me, this is my whiteboard. I just love it. I can change the font, I can change the size, I can change the color, I can add a picture, I can do whatever I want here. So this is my favorite tool ever. There is another tool that I use. I'm just going to show you real quick since we're talking about whiteboard, because sometimes I use the Google Slides, as a whiteboard. So let's suppose my student receives, I share this with my student too, okay? But I don't even need to share. I just want to present. So this works exactly like Google Slides, like PowerPoint, sorry. But it's Google Slides, it's online and it's already automatically shared. So what I do is, I'm here on the main screen, on the back, you can see the slides, right? You can see the slides. And if I click here on notes, I get to see my notes. So the notes for this slide, the teacher can have access to the notes. And then what I do is, since I use two screens, I use my monitor, my laptop's monitor, and I have another monitor. I drag this notes part to my other monitor so the student can't see my next slide, and I can have access to the time I have left, right? And to all the slides. So I have an overview what I'm presenting to my students. I have my speaker notes view, and my student don't get to see it. And this is just awesome. Also on Zoom, at the time I am projecting this screen, I can ask my students to annotate. So I can annotate and my students can annotate at the same time. But when we close Zoom, this doesn't interfere with the document. So my Google Slides document is preserved. Whatever I wrote here is going to disappear. So I just can clear my notes. But anyway, if I stop sharing my screen, the notes that are on the slide, they are not going to be saved. So that's just perfect for classroom usage. Another document from Google that I love is Google Forms. Why? Because on Google Forms, I can prepare assessments. I can prepare surveys. I can prepare whatever I want to ask my students to answer fast. So this is like a feedback I prepared for my online group conversation classes. And I can prepare whatever question I want. I can do it multiple choice. I can do a paragraph answer, drop down, ranking. I can do whatever I want. And this can be shared with other collaborators. So if you have a group of teachers, for example, that want the same feedback, the teachers can be asked to collaborate. And when you get the answers are here on responses on this other tab. Okay, so you click here on responses and you see the responses from your students or whatever, whoever you send the survey to. So here you click on send and you can send the link of the survey to your students and have them give opinions of your classes. Isn't that cool? I just love it. So in this video, I try to show you the basic widescreens, whiteboards I use in my class. A lot of teachers ask me about the whiteboard, and I just love Google because Google concentrates everything. Google is going to dominate the world. If you like this video, click on like, subscribe to my channel, and if you have any questions, please write on the comments. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Bye bye. See you later.